You'll love Lynn.
Dvorak, I'm out here with John Phillips in his fairly new office in Jacksonville Beach. John, appreciate you having us out here to take a look.
Thanks for coming, Curtis.
Yeah, we've been friends for a few years now, obviously, knowing you since you opened your Avondale office.
Right.
What made you want to open an office out here at the beach?
Well, a lot of people don't like to cross the ditch, as I imagine now having to cross it daily. And there's even an apartment upstairs where me and my wife stay sometimes. There's a different environment at the beach, and we wanted to capture that too with our office.
Is there a difference between the offices?
For the most part, all of our lawyers travel back and forth between offices. The Ortega area office is primarily wrongful death, personal injury, civil rights, the cases that I principally handle. And then this is the hub of Matt Hunt for our family law and Reed Hart for criminal defense.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to talk to Matt in a little bit. He actually came over from another firm, huh?
He did.
You stole him. You stole him.
I did.
From somewhere,
Hunt, Green, and James. They took him off of the side of the building, and then we brought him back in here. When the Jaguars are looking for a free agent, they go for the best they can afford, and we did the exact same thing with Matt. We knew we kept getting phone calls from family law people. People run into it every day. It doesn't discriminate, and we found the best, and here he is.
Yeah, family law, very broad umbrella, but. Starting from divorces or any sort of modifications afterwards. I mean, it could be prenuptials leading into a marriage, postnuptials after the marriage has already taken place, or maybe your divorce is already complete, but you got kids getting older. As kids get older, things change, and a lot of times you have to change your divorce decree. You may need to modify something financially. Things happen, your life changes, jobs change, circumstances change. So anything under that umbrella, including paternity actions where the parties actually aren't married but they have children, and trying to deal with how are they going to share the children in each other's lives and deal with everything associated.
Why should people pick your law firm over someone else's?
I think it's personal attention. You call us, you get a lawyer. Too many people settle for somebody else meeting them to sign legal papers. You're not hiring a runner. You're not hiring an investigator. You're hiring a lawyer, and you know me as well as as anybody. You can get in touch with me on Twitter, on Facebook. My cell phone goes to clients. That access 24/7 is kind of what us and our lawyers pride ourselves on, and it's a level of passion and compassion. My grandfather and great-grandfather did this. My great-grandfather used to go. He was in Mississippi and used to go into homes that white men didn't go into. And I grew up with this Atticus Finch, To Kill a Mockingbird type role model, from my mom talking about him, that it just, we wanted to change the way people think about lawyers and be, more in the community, more giving, more compassionate, and it's worked for us.
Same thing with family law. There's a lot of family law attorneys out there that advertise, and maybe the person you're looking at, that's not the person that's going to be representing you or be going to court. On the other hand, when you come and see me and consult with me and hire me, I'm handling your case from point A to point Z. I'm the one going to court. I'm the one you're talking to when you have questions.
We pride ourselves in our personal connection with all of our clients, especially in our office. I'm the only criminal defense lawyer in the office. So when people come here, they're going to meet with me from day one. Every time they call the office, they're going to talk to me. Every time that they go to court or come into the office, it's going to be me and me alone that they're going to be dealing with. One of the important things too, when they are considering a lawyer, is someone who has experience going to trial and things like that, which we certainly do, and have the resources of both John and Matt as well, who are well-seasoned trial attorneys.
With some of the cases you deal with, it's emotionally got to be draining, and it's brutal. Some of these cases, I mean, these families that are coming and sitting at a table like this telling you their story, you can't help but have empathy for them, and then you got to go home to your family and be with them. How do you how do you make that transition? And
the job doesn't end at 5:01. We take it home with us all the time. Jordan Davis's family have become like family to me. These children that have been had 8 teeth pulled going in for a cap. Dominic was one of the first people to name one of our sharks, and it's a 24/7 gig. And what the meanness of social media is. We've gotten death threats. We've gotten kidnapping threats. The biggest hero in my life is my wife for putting up with some of the stuff. I signed up for this. She didn't necessarily sign up for this. But we're making a difference. We've changed the way the DMV labels people with licenses, because they had over 200 people who were labeled a sexual predator even though they weren't. We've changed the way Duval County Public Schools handles bullying cases. You know, we're making a difference, and if we didn't do this, you know, with as much passion and with as much, you know, tireless efforts as we do, we wouldn't make as much change, and we want to make this place a better place.
We'd like to thank the law offices of John M. Phillips for sponsoring this segment. And for more information or assistance, you can visit floridajustice.com or call 904-444-4444. We'll be right back.